It is Tip Tuesday, and today I want to talk to you about something that a lot of people are doing right now, creating a word or words for the year 2025. My church does what's called a white stone ceremony every year at this time. In fact, it was just this past Sunday. And it's a time to set an intention and select a word to represent. And the word I am selecting this year is vulnerable. And it's a word I have been avoiding. And last week I was on a call where we did some at the fifth Monday of the month, they do some healing or energy work or something like that. And I had some energy work done on me last Monday. And one of the big things that came out was my fear of being a vulnerable. I'm being vulnerable right now. Did you notice? So, what I occurred to me, it's true, up until now, what occurred to me is that with all of the work that I have been doing over the last few months, using David Hawkins' scale of, some people call it consciousness, I call it vibration, staying in that love vibration as often as I can, I finally was able to say, yes, I can be vulnerable. And it was scary before because when you're vulnerable, I have no idea how anybody is going to respond. So it made me step back and question whether I really wanted to step into that space. And I am combining vulnerable with love, specifically unconditional love. So, my being able to stay in those higher vibrations of love more and more often makes it easier for me to be vulnerable because I don't have to worry about that judgment. If I am receiving and sending love, those judgments disappear. Those judgments don't affect me anymore. And I am able to be vulnerable from a place of love. So I want to invite you to look at where you are right now and what you want to accomplish this year. And you might want to pick two words like I did. Pick a word that is a stretch word, like mine is vulnerable, and then pick a supporting word that helps you to achieve and stay in that place of your word for this year. So, my a stretch word is vulnerable. My supporting word is love. And if you're interested in finding out more about what I do, I am going to be doing a 12-week class on the laws of success starting next week. If you're interested, let me know. In any case, I would invite you to think about what word you would love to embody this year. Create a stretch word and a supporting word, and just put in the comments what you would love to have as your stretch word and as your supporting word for 2025. And I invite you to challenge me. If you see me backing away, if you see me, I don't know, some people call it pussyfooting around. If you see me just sort of dancing around an issue and not getting to the heart of it, not being edgy, not pushing the boundaries, avoiding vulnerability, call me out on it. Because that's all part of being vulnerable is to hear what other people have to say. And it doesn't mean I'm going to change the way I am. It just means that I am going to accept comments from other people and then decide what I want to do with it and listen and respond in love. And A Course of Miracles says that every act is either a call for love or a response to love, no matter how unskilled. So I am responding, accepting love, and responding in love. And sometimes I may be unskilled. And that's where I am going to be vulnerable in my interactions, in what I do. And I invite you to just notice. And maybe you want to listen and respond in love too. So, again, it's Tip Tuesday, and my stretch word for the year is vulnerable, and my supporting word for the year is love. So, just put in the comments how you feel about words for the year, how you've used them in the past, how you want to use them this year, what your word may be for, not maybe, will be for this year. So share your word for this year. And again, just find some way to step into being that person that will create the business and the life you would love, and take on that role. Act from being that person. Until next time, dream bravely, act boldly, live vibrantly with vulnerability